Okay. Hello everybody. This is going to be my first cooking lesson on YouTube. So we'll see how we'll do. And the first one we're going to do is mac and cheese. So I got some Bach mac and cheese. I think it's a food that every student in our program can eat. I know I'm going to be doing lessons, with eggs and some with meat that I know not every single one of you can take part in. I'm going to try to vary it as much as I can. So we're hoping for about 2 to 3 days a week I can download a cooking lesson and go from there, okay? So here we go. So for the box mac and cheese, the directions are on the side here. So the first thing we're gonna need is 6 cups of water. So I'm gonna go, and I have my liquid measuring cup, okay? And we're going to do, it's at 2 cups, we need 6. So it's 2, and 2 into 6 goes 3 times, so we're going to need 3 2-cup containers of it. That will give us the 6 cups, okay? And this is one of those things, they don't have to be exact, but you'll see how much water goes into the pot, and obviously the goal is to have the water be able to be enough to boil the pasta at a good rate and not boil over, because if it boils over, it makes a big mess on the stove. So now I am going to take the phone here from my daughter and flip it around. Okay, so I just want to go over some of the basics. So here, I'll flip it back here. Right now, it says that the element's on, okay? I put it on boil, all right? I have this boiling one here. What we want to do is when we're cooking is to pick the right size for the burner. Now this is a pretty good sized pot, so it fits on the burner. The one thing I didn't do in this video that you didn't see me do was wash my hands. So we obviously wash our hands before cooking. So I'm going to quickly show you what I did earlier, just so you have a rundown of what I'm doing. So hold on a second. So remember that we taught this in school before we left for this extended break, that it doesn't matter the water temperature, the soap doesn't matter overall, antibacterial others. What matters is the 20 seconds, right? 3, 4, in between the fingers. And we're going to make sure we're doing it. 9, 10. Does anyone remember the song that you're supposed to sing twice to get 20 seconds? It's Happy Birthday. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll be able to rinse off, right? And I'll dry them off here. And we're going to move that way. Good. So, once again, I washed them earlier. I just forgot to videotape that. I should have started with that. But, what are we making sure that the handle's in? However, what we really want is the handle this way. Now, I think most of you remember why, but I'll explain it. If we have it turned this way, if we end up using this burner, this will get hot, right? So, we want to make sure that everything is facing out. And we'll go from there. You kind of got a preview of some of the other lessons that are going to come up later. So down here, I have this. It's a small colander. A small strainer. So this will be available to us when we end up finishing off the pasta. So once again, I'm going to take this from my daughter and I'm going to show you the box. So we started with the 6 cups of water. We'll then need 4 tablespoons of butter or margarine. I used butter, and then a 1/4 cup of milk. All right. Here it has the date when it's best used. Okay. So it says to use by 16 November 2020. Obviously that is a long way away. So we'll quickly go to the fridge and I will grab a stick of butter. So once again, the temperature, the amount we need is 4 tablespoons. As you would remember from the cooking lessons in the past, butter is able to have these on here. As you can see right here, 4 tablespoons is a 1/4 cup, and it goes by tablespoons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can go and grab a knife And I'm able to cut it right there. Okay? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's half of it. A full stick of butter is a half a cup of butter. We need a quarter cup of butter. All right? So we're going to boil the water. Okay? They says it takes about 7 to 8 minutes once we get it boiled to cook the pasta. Then we drain it, and then we add it back to the pan, and we'll add our butter and our milk. So now let's get the milk out as well. Okay. And I have 1% milk. Doesn't really matter on the percent of the milk when you're cooking this. And we will measure it out. And it'll be ready to go. So there you go. See the quarter cup of milk and the liquid measuring cup right there. And we'll put it back. So I am going to stop the process right now. Here I am. I'm going to stop the process right now. I'm going to wait for the water to boil, and I'll show you that. Hopefully I can pause this and then keep going. If not, this will be in a 2-part video, okay? See you soon.